What's up, guys? I'm Caden with Crypto Now or Never. Today I'm going to be giving an update on Jasmy. Make sure you stay tuned till the end of the video. None of this is financial advice. Let's get into it.
I have a dream, that's all I need. I'll make it happen with some work and belief.
So I just want to start off by congratulating any of you guys that took this Jasmy trade. In our previous video, we had drawn it in a falling wedge, which we said break up 68% of the time. Coupled with the Class A bullish divergence and the extremely oversold RSI and stochastics, figured there's a pretty high likelihood that we got to bounce up. And had you guys taken this trade, you could have made about 23% in 2 weeks. And now I understand 23% might not sound like a lot, but if you compare that to the stock market, the average return on the stock market is 10% in a year. So that would mean we made in 2 weeks what the stock market makes in over 2 years, which are actually pretty incredible gains. And if you enjoy making gains in the crypto market, please do me a favor and hit that like and subscribe button. Help me pump that algorithm. I would greatly appreciate it. But anyways, I'll go deeper into the chart at the end of the video. Right now, Jasmy is currently trading at a price point of just under 0.4 of a penny. Its market cap is up to 182 million, which ranks 151st among all cryptocurrencies. And its circulating supply is up to 49 billion out of a max supply of 50 billion, which is about 98% in circulation. And if you guys are looking to trade Jasmy, I recommend using Binance or Coinbase. I think those are the two easiest centralized exchanges to use. And now if we hop into some Jasmy news, they've actually only posted one time since my last Jasmy video. And unfortunately, I'm not going to be much help translating what this says, as I can't read Japanese. But if I had to guess, I would say it's some sort of partnership potentially with BitTrade. If you guys do know what this is, feel free to let me know down in the comments. And then I also quickly want to go over what they posted October 17th. They posted a scam alert. This account is not the official Jasmy. And I'm sure most of you guys know, but in case you don't, if you ever see a Twitter page that's offering airdrops or giveaways, anything like that, usually that's a pretty telling sign that it's a scam. So stay as far away from those as you can. But regardless of whether or not there's important Jasmy news specifically, I don't think that really matters because there is extremely important macro news right now, which could make Jasmy pump or dump regardless. So Watcher Guru just posted 2 hours ago, $4.5 billion worth of Bitcoin and Ethereum options expire today. Now, whether or not this will cause a pump or a dump, who knows? In my opinion, I think this news is relatively neutral. Now, they also posted 20 hours ago, U.S. Senator Cynthia Lummis asks the DOJ to criminally charge Binance and Tether. I will say this is starting to get ridiculous. It seems like every single day there's a new lawsuit. Now, whether or not this charge actually goes through is a whole nother discussion. But obviously be prepared. If it does go through, this certainly could cause a dump. And then I won't talk about this super long, but Sam Bankman-Fried says he believed it was legal to take FTX customer funds through Alameda Research. This situation gets worse and worse every single time there's an update on it. I cannot believe this guy was once a major face in crypto. So as bad as this looks, at least he's no longer spearheading the space. Now here's where things start to get really bullish. So 23 hours ago, they posted Gary Gensler says the SEC has 8 to 10 filings on Bitcoin ETFs in front of the commission. And this aligns perfectly with the idea that all of these ETFs will be approved at once. Now, I'm not saying it's going to be super soon, but I'm going to stand by what I've been saying for months. And that is that once these ETFs get approved, that could revolutionize crypto, as it will help trillions of dollars enter this industry. And then the last post I want to cover is what they posted October 25th, 35K Bitcoin in 2022 versus 35K Bitcoin in 2023. And this could not be more accurate. I vividly remember back in November of 2021 when Bitcoin was trading over $60,000. The hype around crypto could not have been higher. And then I also remember when Bitcoin finally crashed below $40,000. And then definitely when it crashed beneath $30,000. Everyone was screaming, crypto's dead, Bitcoin's going to zero. The fear in the market was unreal. So now it's funny to sit back and look at how much perception has actually changed. Everyone is ecstatic that Bitcoin is back above $35,000. At least that it was back above $35,000. Currently it's at $34,000. But regardless, that's huge because it could be the start of an uptrend. And personally, I'm very excited about it because price action has been extremely boring over the last year. But to that point, I also want you guys to understand the crypto fear and greed index, as right now we are in that greedy region at the 70 level. So why measure fear and greed? The crypto market behavior is very emotional. People tend to get greedy when the market is rising, which results in FOMO. Also, people often sell their coins in irrational reaction of seeing red numbers. With our fear and greed index, we try and save you from your own emotional overreactions. There are two simple assumptions. Extreme fear can be a sign that investors are too worried. That could be a good buying opportunity. On the contrary, when investors are getting too greedy, that can mean the market is due for a correction. Now, I want to be clear, this is not the end-all indicator, but from my personal experience, usually this indicator is pretty accurate. So just realize, right now we are in that greedy region. Typically, when we are greedy, that could mean we are about to correct. But obviously, to that same point, if all of a sudden the spot ETFs get approved, then this indicator becomes completely obsolete, and crypto is probably going to skyrocket regardless. But either way, I recommend you guys keep this indicator in your arsenal. Now, for the final part of this video, we'll get into some technical analysis. So this is Jasmy on the daily time frame. And as I said in the beginning, we had Jasmy drawn in a falling wedge. And had you guys taken that trade, you could have made about 23% in 2 weeks. But as for what I'm seeing right now, the RSI and stochastics have gotten extremely overbought. In addition, you could argue that Jasmy is forming a rising wedge, which break down 68% of the time. It is the complete inverse of this falling wedge. I will say it actually doesn't have a very big measured move though, and it would actually be a very healthy retracement, as it would take us perfectly to the center of the high volume node on the VRVP. But overall, Jasmy actually looks a lot better than it did 2 weeks ago. It is currently trading above every single moving average except the 200-day, which definitely could mean this is the start of an uptrend. But I will also point out, we absolutely could be in a potential double top, which could end up dropping us all the way back down to that 0.3 of a penny level. So just to be clear, in the short term, I am expecting a little bit of a pullback from Jasmy. Now, lastly, we'll go over Bitcoin as it's correlated to most altcoins. So the first thing you guys will probably notice is that in our previous video, we had projected Bitcoin in a bull flag. And with the 2 most recent candles, it actually has started to flag out a little bit. Now, the reason I drew it in a flag is because the RSI and stochastics are extremely overbought, even more so than Jasmy's. And very rarely do you see an explosive move with overbought RSI and stochastics. In addition, price action is trading way above all of the moving averages and way above the high volume node on the VRVP. And typically, these indicators work as magnets. So similar to Jasmy, in the short term, I would be looking for Bitcoin to retrace a little bit. Obviously, that's not guaranteed. Again, if all of a sudden these Bitcoin spot ETFs get approved, the entire crypto market could skyrocket. But personally, I will never chase a parabolic move with a bunch of green candles in a row. Very rarely does that work out for you. But either way you look at it, this recent move from Bitcoin is extremely bullish. Not necessarily in the next couple days, but from a long-term outlook, this is very exciting to see. But that's about all. Let me know down in the comments, how high do you guys think Jasmy could go next bull run? If you found this content valuable, please do me a favor and hit that like and subscribe button. Thank you guys for watching. Have a great rest of your day.